Hey, folks. I'm quite sure um, some are probably fall in. That's normally the way it do. Um, that's normally the way it do when I get to going. I'll start, and then towards the end, like about 20 minutes before the show's about ready to end, that's when everybody starts coming in and we leaving. Hey, Carrie, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. With your eye
Okay.
rolling cat.
Yes, the eye rolling cat.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with that cat.
My
That,
my
that
webcam on my laptop isn't working. It's acting
well,
it's acting
that's
funky.
normal for for laptops. I mean, mine it used to be finicky as well, but
Hmm.
because the laptop manufacturers always say, "Well, this wasn't for broadcasting, sir. It's for what do you call it? Like doing your FaceTime, Zoom things and whatnot."
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and I was using it just for that, like week before last, and it was working just fine. And then when I just fired everything up just to test, like maybe about an hour ago,
Hmm.
it just took a crap on me.
Yeah, yeah, that's about right. Hey, I got my Star Destroyers back, so I
I
mean,
like
yeah, I gotta have my Star Destroyer. So,
it.
like I say, because when I put up the mobile at, I guess it's copyrighted by somebody, and they snap it. Ain't that
Yeah,
something?
it's always something.
With them, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, with them is
Always.
always something. But
Mhm.
so the Brooklyn the Bronx goon I haven't talked to him today, but I sent them, he has the deal as well. Let me see who I got here. Hatch Dragon. Hey, Roscoe. Hey,
Yeah,
what's going on?
he just texted me back this morning to tell me that he would be here.
Okay.
So,
Well, I mean, well, I won't slow it down because I probably folks are gonna run every business out of their neighborhoods with these robberies. They'll blame the main and the yeah, and we're gonna we're gonna rub on that a little bit too.
mhm.
Roscoe, we're really we're gonna rub on it, but let me go ahead and make my position known right now on that. Okay.
Man, this is some bullshit.
Okay, there it is. So, hey, far be it from me to hold out. And
Mhm.
but now, uh folks, I got this deal from now, but you know me, I'm petty, but I like to be half-ass accurate, okay? Oh,
Mhm.
and for y'all that have a wrench, because I'm not on YouTube, um, you have a wrench for a reason. Now, I mean, you ain't got to smack nobody just cause they said, "Nah, I don't agree with that." I mean, let them roll. But when people like, "Hey, somebody want to see pictures of my butt crack?" No, 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 no.
Uh,
You got to you got a wrench for a reason. When it's some goofy stuff like that, don't even ask me. Let it fly, because I try to concentrate on the stream itself. I hope I'm sounding good and I look good on there. I look good on my screen, but
mhm.
ooh,
You
I
sound
hear
fine
a
over here.
slight, huh?
You sound fine over here.
I
My
hear an
wind chimes
echo.
is. Oh, you hear? Is it me?
I hear myself.
Oh,
Am I feeding through your speakers?
no, no. I have headphones on.
Wow. Okay, now it's gone. Okay, cool. Hey, yeah, yeah, you look sound fine. Thanks, Tiff. Okay, now before Carrie, let me set it up, because you're always gonna have the ones, all right, because you're a coonette and I'm a coon, so
Mhm.
we're both tap dancing, and for the man, shoe shuffling, yassa bossing, and all that other stuff, right? So
Mhm.
let me go to the evil white man's. What's up, Mojo? Uh, the United States Department of Agriculture defines a food desert as an area that has either a poverty rate greater than or equal to 20% or a median family income not exceeding 80% of the median family income in urban areas, or 80% of the statewide median family income in non-urban areas. In order to qualify as a food desert, an area must meet certain other criteria. In urban areas, at least 500 people or a third of the population must live more than 1 mile from the nearest large grocery store. Now, what they consider large, they don't say.
Mhm.
It
Mhm.
just says large. Well, what justifies large? You know what I mean? I
Mhm.
It don't say. And but
Would a
that's
large grocery store be something larger than a bodega?
a bodega. I mean, I guess I don't know, because what would seem like what's large where I'm at, you move this same grocery store to Dallas, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
not going to be considered large, and vice versa. You take the HEB Super Center from San Antonio and put it out here, it's too big. You know what I'm saying? It's too big. But I don't know. And the USDA identified around 6,500 food deserts are in in America. Experts,
Okay.
experts,
I
yeah,
asked I'm sorry.
uh-huh. No. I was
I
just gonna read, and I'm gonna let you have it.
Okay.
Experts estimate that around 23.5 million people in the US live in low income areas that are farther than 1 mile to the nearest grocery store. Of these people, 11.5 million have low incomes. What say you, madam?
Well, I was just gonna say that, I asked the Google machine what a large grocery store is,
Mhm.
and it's one that is more than 170,000 square feet, with 40% devoted to grocery items. That is considered a large grocery store
Well, I'll be damned.
per
Uh,
Google.
yeah, well, I mean that well, I mean, I guess so. I mean, we can go with that. If that's Hey, I'm me, still on the plantation. Well, dragging that the big sack with the bowls of cotton, the bulbs of cotton that you put off and put in the sack, the
Mhm.
drag from the field, right? Is that
Did
how
you
that
did you
works?
make your poundage quota, Sly?
What's up, Lou? Um, yeah, but I'm thinking, okay, I get all this stuff. Now,
Mhm.
the latest people that's on the hot seat is DC. Okay.
Mhm.
Um, DC. Hey, Natasha, Hatch Dragon, everybody, pile on in. Um, DC, they stood up with the mayor and a couple of talking head politicians, and you got to have a buck dancing, bojangling, seersucker suit wearing, damn past black pastor, up there at the podium too, of
Mhm.
course, right? You
Mhm.
know, ha, you gotta have him. They were blaming, and then I'm gonna get to Natasha's mayor too. What's his name? Kwame got the head, look like he about ready to bust a rap. What's his name? That
Ah.
uh only you can make me feel the way I do with the polka dots. The
Mhm.
younger cat, they probably don't
Yes.
know who
Oh, yeah.
the
I
rapper
remember
Kwame.
Kwame.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
know
I
you
used to love
know.
me some Kwame.
Yeah, I'm talking about the young folks, the 22, 23. They like, what the hell is a Kwame? they probably don't. Brandon Scott. Thank you, Natasha. Brandon Scott. So Brandon Scott, well, I'll get to him second. I'll deal with DC first. DC is attempting to blame the grocery chain and Walmart for creating the food desert if they leave. But they said nothing about quelling the crime that's running them out. Why is it that they refuse? And Kwame Scott, he got live with a reporter about it, saying that he's sick of them blaming crime on why the grocery chains is leaving Bmore.
Okay.
Hey Prince, I'm just renting. What the little one in the back is mine. The two up front, them the lead units. I'm the rear flunky. My bad. What she say? He is expecting a child too. Oh, so
And
he a
not
baby daddy. Y'all got a baby daddy for a mayor. Now, what nothing says Negro politics like baby daddies and baby mamas.
Oh my God, that's too
You're
funny.
killing me. What's up, brother Clue? So y'all gonna have a baby daddy for a mayor. What was that song? I can't remember who made that song. Who that is? That's just my baby daddy. That's just my baby daddy. T-Bird, that's just my baby daddy. I remember that song was I hate it every time that came on the radio. It just
Yeah, it's so ghetto
that's just my
and
baby
ignorant.
daddy.
Mm-hmm.
And his name T-Bird. T-Bird, that's just my baby daddy. Oh, well, you do believe her, right? That was just a baby daddy. I mean, what? Nobody of no grave importance. I mean, you do believe her, right? Okay, I'll take that
No.
as a no.
So I've got a question for Mr. Mayor.
Mm-hmm.
Who are we supposed to blame them, and what do we blame? Because we know that these Negroes are stealing. We know that they're stealing. So who are we supposed to blame then?
You don't know?
We supposed to blame the white man for this? So okay, so let's all right.
Wait, okay.
So the stores, the stores
That's the correct
money.
answer, ma'am.
It costs money for these retailers to set up shop. They spend a crap load of money setting up shop to do what? Just turn around and close for no reason? It's because of the theft is hurting their bottom line. They're not supposed to make money. I'm just confused by this mayor not wanting to blame crime when the crime is what affects the retailer's bottom line. Ain't nobody gonna stay anywhere,
You
while
can't.
they're losing money.
And also
So
you have to look out for the safety of your employees as
yes,
well as the
absolutely.
customers. Everybody
Hmm.
they forget about the employees. What about the customers? What about the
Well, okay.
employees? What
So
about
I've
the
got a question
employees?
for
Yes, ma'am.
Natasha. Natasha,
Yes, ma'am.
because it's been a while since I've been up in Baltimore. Are the stores still closed early as shit up there? Because you used to not be able to get into a store like beyond 9 o'clock. Sometimes I think one place it was like 8:30, 9 o'clock. That's how these were grocery stores
So
and Walmarts.
if
Yes,
you got
okay.
a late job, you need to get up early to go
Yeah,
before you go to
yes,
work.
you do. Yeah, because I used to work 2 to 10 when I was up there.
She said,
And
yeah.
yeah, after I would get off work, everything was closed down because of the crime. And that was 5, 6 years ago. What are they supposed to do? So they can't even have longer hours, like a lot of places do. They can't even
Mm.
have longer hours. What they supposed to do? Who are they supposed to blame?
Who's supposed to foot the bill?
Yeah, that's true too.
Grocery stores profit margin hovers between 4 to 7%. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people don't a lot of people have no idea how low the profit margin is on grocery stores. Um the farmers and these producers, sometimes they give them breaks just so they can push the product out.
Mm-hmm.
Because okay, this is, you don't even have to be a business person. All you have to do is understand basic math to say, okay, you have 100 of something and you want $1 each. So we all know that's magic math of $100, right? 100 items,
Mm-hmm.
$1 each. If I'm struggling to or sell them at $1 each, I have to look, how much did it cost me to make these? And let's say they cost me, I don't know, let's say it cost me 70 cents to make them. Okay, would you rather lose the majority of them, folks? Or would you say, you know what? I'm going to give them to them for 80 cents. Well, you're only going to make a
Mm-hmm.
dime. Would you rather make a dime or lose $1? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the part that people don't get. I'd rather make a dime than lose $1.
Yeah, for sure.
So look at all that work you done, and people kill me with that. But then all your work is down the drain. No, all your work is down the drain if you lost the $1. That's the part they don't
Mm-hmm.
get. If
No.
you, because then you done all the work and you have nothing to show for it but a bill of what it costs you to produce that can of spinach,
Mm-hmm.
whatever the heck. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Monsanto, yeah, they're a problem, but they're not a problem when it comes to what's happening in the grocery stores. Monsanto is a problem. We done that. We done a deep dive on that one. But
Mm-hmm.
but at the end of the day, let's be realistic and know this: the average urban dweller that's doing this stuff that's happening at this store, they couldn't tell you what Monsanto was if their life depended on it. I'm willing to bet you. They wouldn't be able to tell you Smithfield Farms, Monsanto, KBR. You know what I'm saying? Uh
Mm-hmm.
um, Rialto Industries. They look at you. What? That's probably going to be their response. What? You
Mm-hmm.
know? Yeah, Cargill. Yeah. See, but so the only thing, the stuff is coming in the store. If it's on the shelves, what's up, Zach? If it's on the shelves, I tell people that from when I had my little store.
Mm-hmm.
The stuff you see on the shelf, the store done already paid for it. Excuse me. The store done already paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
So once you steal it, you literally then took money. Now he gotta, something else has to make up the spot to cover that loss.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. I gotta pull up the video. You seen the video? I think it made the rounds on YouTube and everything with two, I think they're Indians or Sikhs, and they
Mm-hmm.
were beating this black man with like sticks, like with canes. He had a big push garbage can and was raking all the stuff off the shelf, and they beat his butt. You know what I
Wow.
mean?
I didn't
Oh,
see
you
that.
okay? Go ahead and carry the show. Let me text it. Let me email it to myself so I can pull it
Okay.
up on the screen. Okay,
Okay.
go
You
ahead.
want me to carry the show?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, y'all, I normally hate going to grocery stores, but I've been going recently. just to see if what I've been seeing, like people posting pictures on IG and Facebook about how the Hunger Games have now begun, and they show pictures of um, empty or half empty shelves. So, what I've noticed, I want to say since like maybe March, I've been going to grocery stores off and on. I usually just do Instacart. Um, is that the empty shelves are usually processed, open a box, open a can, throw it in the microwave, quick, easy food. Um, your stuff that your staples, I'm still seeing an abundance of. Can you talk quantum theories? Um, why?
I I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, that I'm just kind of thrown off by the question.
Well,
But anyway,
no,
so
somebody asked you a question. I thought you meant
yeah,
to the question that you
quantum
asked.
theories, quantum
Or
theories.
quantum
Yeah,
theory is.
produce and poultry. Yeah. So okay, so my sister um is a food buyer for some country, for some company. And she's a purchaser, so she purchases for prisons, restaurants, schools, and there is a shortage of beef. Not because there's not enough cows, but because there's not enough people to process and slaughter the beef. That's what she was telling me.
Wow.
So there is a beef shortage because the lack of workers, not because of lack of cows. Like she said, like the cows are just they're killing the cows, to keep them, I guess, from dropping dead. I don't know. I can't explain it the way she explained it, but she did tell me that there's a beef shortage because there's not enough people to process the meat. Hmm.
Wow, that's crazy. Go ahead, finish your
And
uh,
yeah, that's pretty much it. You got it ready to go?
yeah, but I want to make sure that the sound goes through because I'll be
Okay.
having that problem sometime. StreamYard do what they do. 1 minute
Hmm.
1 minute the audio works, next minute, not so much. Cause I'll hear it
Yes.
on my end, but the people
Hmm.
on that end, man, butcher it down here where I'm at in
Hmm.
southeast Texas. It's so
Hmm.
many meat markets. Every little town has
Hmm.
their own meat market. Most of them are family run and generation after generation after generation. And
Hmm.
that's one thing. Texas is like being in a whole different universe sometimes,
Yes, it
uh,
is for
which
sure.
is a good thing as far as I'm
Hmm.
concerned.
Oh yeah, I like it. Well, I miss Texas. That's why I'm going back. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. Is interesting also. Clue said all the workers are working on the
They working
yeah,
on who?
their YouTube channels. Nobody
Oh,
wants to
okay.
work. Everybody wants to be an influencer or a content creator and live off of that. But what are these people who are relying on YouTube for their sole source of income? What are they going to do when this thing falls through? I'm, you know, I'm just sitting back, with my popcorn, just waiting for the fallout because this nothing lasts forever.
Nothing. I'm gonna see if the sound
Nothing lasts
goes.
forever. Okay.
Y'all gonna have to tell me if y'all can hear it because I know I'm gonna hear it. Okay,
No,
can y'all hear it?
I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear it? Okay. So yeah, so I'm probably, oh God, I hate that. To be fair, people need incentives to work. A lot of companies simply want a body. This is true, but
Yeah.
here's
Hmm.
the thing on that. You have people having zero skills, none, no work background and no skill, and want to demand that they pay you X amount dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that it's every company wants a body. Everybody wants a body. And I think for me, survival is a great incentive to work. Lack of money is a great incentive to work. For me, it is.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand these people that don't, that just don't want to work. They just want to sit at home and wait on a monthly check. That's, I mean, an incentive for me. No, I keep telling people to get a trade. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, a trade, it is guaranteed money. You can write your own ticket no matter where you go if you've got a trade.
The
I
the
agree with
sys-
that.
when you have zero skills, it's
Hmm.
called, if you have minimum skills, that's why the pay you get is called minimum wage. Am I right or am I
Right.
left? So,
No, you are right.
okay, so that's why you get minimum wage, is because you have minimum skills. Now, at the same time, let me stop that screen. Now, at the same time, when as your skill level increase, what increase with it? Your pay.
Yep.
Your
Hmm.
pay goes up with your skill level. So
Hmm.
if you are at if you are at a job, if you're at a job and you've been there for 2 years and they still paying you minimum wage, guess what? You suck. Can I call a thing
Ooh,
a thing?
that is a thing. Yes, that is a thing.
Okay.
Hmm.
Who, all right, raise your hand if you worked at a place and your pay and you got a, as you, the more you work there, the more they paid you. What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh, now I got somebody.
I'm
I'll
what?
be right back. I got somebody
Okay.
ringing. Go ahead.
Okay. So anyway, Nick has got to answer his phone, but I was just going to say that this facility that I'm at now, one of the housekeepers was bitch moaning and complaining because everybody got like a dollar raise except her. She was complaining that their manager only gave her 10 cents and told her to her face that she's lazy, which she is lazy. I had to take a mop from her one day and just take over mopping up a spill because she just was just slinging, the mop around, and she is lazy. So uh, she got no sympathy from me. So yeah.
Somebody want to do la troca si vende? No si vende? La troca? No si vende. No si vende. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you good. Mm-mm. No, you good. I was just telling them about one of the housekeepers at this facility that I'm at. Everybody
Mhm.
else got, I think she said, a dollar raise, but their manager only gave her 10 cents and told her that she was lazy. So, you know, it is-
Oh,
which she is
that ain't
lazy.
cool.
She is. She's very lazy.
Oh, she is.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
she
so,
is.
okay,
Hmm.
so he's justified basically.
Absolutely. I mean, honestly, she's lucky that, she even has a job because, if I were her manager, I'd have fired her.
I
So
see.
that's me. Hmm. Well, it's true.
You, okay, this is your last warning. You need to do your job properly. If not, you will be eliminated.
So you just kicking him out the door, right?
Um, if it warrants that, yeah, I don't have a problem doing that. I don't. I mean, because who needs you? Carrying bad workers, all it does is frustrate and stress out and bring down the morale of the good people that you have.
Yes. Yeah,
So yeah, I
yeah,
have no
because
problem
yeah,
firing,
you're
you
right.
know,
You're right.
somebody who is making someone else's job harder. Because I mean, what I know, in this field that I'm in, is that people would rather work extra shifts than constantly come in and have to clean up behind some lazy motherfucker. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that, but
No, I mean, but it's
some lazy mofo. They would
yeah,
rather work a
true.
whole shift than have to clean up behind somebody else.
The price thing, the people that clamor for higher wages, I say, but man, what skill set do you possess
Hmm.
to justify doing this? I'm not saying that you should get paid $2 an hour to sweep a floor. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm
Hmm.
saying is I can't pay you $20 an hour to sweep a floor, and I got people doing more, brain
Hmm.
work, or labor intensive for the same amount. Because what? Okay, the guy that I have running the press, he going, wait a
Hmm.
minute. I'm getting paid $20 an hour to run a press, and he getting $20 to sweep the floor.
Right. Hmm.
You
I
know,
agree.
yeah. So he like, wait. So I can't do that, dude.
Hmm.
I don't have to train anyone to sweep a floor. If I gotta train you, that's a 5 dude. This is a broom. Yeah. When you're in the corners, yeah, pull it out towards you to catch it and push it to the rest. Big floor, it'll be easier for you to make two piles, make a pile on each end. This is a dustpan. You know what I'm saying? Scoop
Hmm.
it up, put it in the trash. That's it. Now, what now, given now the guy that's running the press, it's gonna take me a while to teach him how to run this press without losing a finger.
Hmm.
And he lose a finger, then the whole line gotta stop, right?
Yeah,
Somebody gotta
exactly.
hit the stop button. The whole plant then came to a screeching halt. And probably when they hear somebody down there going, that tends to get everybody's attention, right? I mean,
Yep.
you like, yeah, oh boy, that's not good. So I mean, people talking about pay disparity, yeah, because you have skill. That's what I hear a lot from them talking
Yes.
heads on that pay disparity. Yeah, but y'all forgetting something else: skill disparity. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
Educational disparity,
Hmm.
disparity of difficulty. What are you talking about? The hell
Absolutely.
out of here. See, they
Hmm.
want they low key want socialism, but they don't want all of the socialism, if you know what I mean. We just
Yes,
want
I do.
this part. Say, no, you want rain? Yes, we need rain. It's dry. Okay, it rained. Then they get mad. Man, we got mud everywhere. Mud and rain goes hand in hand, right? You can't ask for rain and not be prepared for some mud. You're gonna have some mud, man. So, this
Mm.
food,
No,
this
they're
food,
not ready.
this food desert part. Everybody, and you know what I mean when I say everybody.
Hmm.
Um, what's up, Deshaun? What's up, American? Um, what people are ignoring the obvious on a lot of stuff.
Hmm.
Okay, what do the okay? So according to this thing, Lady Dunmars, I live in a food desert. If you want to if you want to go by their definition,
Yes. Hmm.
because the nearest large grocery store, I need my Dr. Evil
Hmm.
laser. My the largest grocery store to me, closest to me, is in Floresville, and it's 26 miles, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So because they said if now that's a trip, urban area if it's more than a mile, rural area if it's more than 10 miles. Now wait, and now yeah,
That would put me in a food desert also.
yeah. So a
Mhm.
mile, and then these places. Okay, you got public transportation in Baltimore because you got Natasha. Natasha probably she probably pass your bus stop on purpose. She see you standing there, she just drive up like another 20 feet and stop. Eek! And open the door. You walking up towards the bus, she started letting off the brake pedal. Let it roll. So,
Hey, you know what?
woman,
I probably saw Natasha back then and didn't even know who she was because I used to ride the bus. Because their transit system is excellent. They have an excellent transit system. It's easier to be on the bus down there than it is to be driving everywhere. So I used to take the bus all the time. That's funny.
oh, well, yeah, Latin, yeah, you're right. So you got these places. Okay, so now you're in a food desert because the bodega then took
Hmm.
over the corners. Who's holding a gun to your head to make you go in there and get a chopped cheese, as Truth say, chopped cheese? Go get you a chop. I have no idea what a chopped cheese is. It looks like somebody just took some ground meat and melted some cheap ass cheese on it and put some mayo on a bread and
That's
I
probably
mean
what it is, because I've never heard of a chopped cheese before.
I hear it. I hear chopped
Hmm.
cheese a lot from East Coast, and Truth was telling them, no man, you got to do chopped cheese, and then you go to this one here. This one they chop cheese is ass, but this one here, da 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 da. So I guess it's a thing. It's a
Mm,
thing. So
okay.
and oh, he said it's just cheese steak. Okay, and look
Oh,
at the,
okay.
yeah, and yeah, because
Hmm.
but the guys in New York, I don't hear them say cheesesteak. They just say chopped cheese.
Hmm.
That's what the New York the truth teller says chopped cheese. Seova says chopped cheese because he in New York too. Uh
Mm.
uh that's what they call they say chopped cheese.
Okay.
So
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm in
If
Texas.
that
We
makes
call it
sense to
we
them.
got hoagies. You got hot hoagies
Mm.
and you got cold hoagies. And people yeah, you got hot sandwiches, you got cold sandwiches. Eh, But anyway, I agree with you on this because I see the crap that New York doesn't use Cheese Whiz, just regular cheese. Okay, Roscoe, cool. Po' boys here. Yeah, now I heard of po' boy. Now that's what when I was stationed in Louisiana.
Oh
That's
yes,
what
love
because
po' boys.
yeah, because you had shrimp po' boy,
Hmm.
sausage po' boy. You had the different ones. Truth teller,
Hmm.
truth teller. Yes, he do. But truth teller from the Bronx. He from the Bronx. He from the Bronx for real. You in Cali, they call it a sandwich. But yeah, so I agree with you on the food
Hmm.
versus processed food. Because you will see
Hmm.
people, they have a basket and it's full of garbage.
Yes.
It's
Hmm.
full of now you are free to eat whatever the hell you want to eat. But don't cry at us about your choices, saying that that's all. I mean, you expect Mr. Aloha Snack Bar's bodega on the corner to have okay, if Mr. Aloha Snack Bar had fresh produce and vegetables in there in the hood, how much of that you think he gonna sell?
He's not going to sell much of anything, because we're not dealing with a generation of women who take pride in cooking meals. It's just what we're not dealing with that.
Look,
Or they know how to do anything from scratch.
I mean, they may remember my original food desert video that they made me
Mm.
take down?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I like that video. Why did they make me take it down? But too much truth in it, maybe. But
Yes. Mm-hmm.
it's bull crap. They had these ladies on here interviewing them, and they talking about this is what they got, and this is this, and this is that. And I'm looking at, I mean, no this. I'm looking at the size of these. You're eating something. You're eating
Yes.
something.
Yeah. Right.
I
Yes.
mean,
You
now,
can
now
see
if they
that they
were
ain't
all
missing no meals.
if they were all standing there sucked up skin and bones and the reporter talked to how scarce is food in your neighborhood and hold it to her mouth and she went oh, 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 oh. Okay, you got a point, we got a problem.
Mm-hmm.
But when you there ain't the store, I gotta walk. I gotta walk 5 blocks just to get this stuff. Why you bring like damn? What'd you get? 2 bags of Doritos, a can of chili, and some
And some
a
pop.
pack of Snickers. Yeah, talking like Baby D. You hate that. Hope that new Twinkie. It's a bad mother. Bleep. You bite it and glitter shoot in your mouth. What? What? Are you are you kidding me?
Mm-mm. Mm.
I can and I want to do and one thing the videos the streams and videos that I like the most. Yep, 3-liter soda. That's the trip. It's more sugar in soda than it is in sugar. Make that make sense. That's some scientific shiznit that I don't understand. It's more sugar in soda than it is sugar.
Mm-hmm.
What? You know, I mean, I'm
The
quite
corn
sure.
syrup.
I'm quite sure with one of them guys with a lab coat and a pocket protector, he'd probably, you know, like, look, pay attention there, Negro. I'm gonna talk to you real slow, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yow,
it's the corn
yowza
syrup in
balls.
there.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yowza balls. You know, so I guess, you know, then I just listen and act like I know what he's saying, right? But I don't believe in this food desert crap.
No, I don't either.
I don't. I believe it's a ruse. High
Mm-hmm.
fructose corn syrup. Yeah, and then people, I watch them too. They talk about ketchup, which is true. Some of the ketchups, the cheap one, you look on the back and it says high fructose corn syrup. But
Mm-hmm.
wait a minute. Hey y'all, since I gotta hit carry up. Since I may as well use her.
Carrie, I got a question.
Okay, Cherub.
Right next to the regular ketchup that says high fructose corn syrup, right next to it is one that says no fructose corn syrup, but it just costs 75 cents more for the bottle. Why don't they buy that one?
Because they need to stretch those food stamps as far as they can.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. 75 cents, you know, is a lot of money to some people, Sharon. Believe it or not. That's too
I mean,
much
but
to
a
spend.
dollar is a dollar. I mean, what's your health worth? I say give that extra dollar and get the one without the high fructose corn syrup in it.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you. I agree with you,
I
but
kind of
we're
agree with the
dealing with
sheriff. He
yeah,
kind of,
I agree.
you know, sheriff. I think he got a point. You know, I
Yeah,
mean,
Sheriff
but
does have a point, but you know, we dealing with a group of people, Sheriff, who don't place any value over their health, you know, and you know, they most a lot of them go to church on Sunday and then, you know, have the slave diet afterwards, while they pray over, the unhealthy food.
Fried pork chops and
Mm-hmm.
now look, I ain't never got a bad batch of greens from a church kitchen. I haven't.
Now,
just-
yes, I agree. Yeah,
I
I
ain't never
agree with
got a
that.
bad batch of
No.
greens
Mm-mm.
from a church kitchen. Never.
Yeah,
Ever.
never. Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
Man, but
Unless,
oh,
well, wait a minute. One time I did because whoever made them thought it was a good idea to add sugar to theirs.
no,
So,
leave
yeah.
that alone.
Right. So, yeah, that was the only time I got a bad batch.
But
sugar.
Carrie, shouldn't the stores take it upon themselves not to sell the cheap one and just put the one without the high fructose corn syrup on it to keep the people healthy?
No, they shouldn't. And they're not going to because the one with the syrup is 75 cents less. So that's what's selling. There's probably, from 150 people who buy the sugary ketchup, there's probably only 10 that pick up the one with the no sugar.
Yeah, because the
No,
one I get,
stores,
I
we
got
already
ketchup.
established the stores got to make money. So
I got
Sheriff, you
ketchup.
know
Mine said
that.
no additives, no preservatives, no high fructose corn syrup.
Mhm.
Yeah, it cost me $1 more, but it's $1. It's
Yeah,
$1.
and it tastes better too.
It actually do taste better.
It does. It tastes better.
Yeah. So, certain milks, yes, certain milks has sugar. Certain milks has sugar in them. That's correct. But the thing is, people say, I don't like that. I don't like 2%. Okay, do you want a milk with little sugar in it? Yeah, get a 2%. I don't like 2%. I like whole milk. Okay, you can't have both. I mean, okay, drink the whole milk, but get the sugar. Drink the 2%, get, you know what I'm saying, without the sugar. But okay, look, I'm not gonna argue with you. What is wrong with you? The 2% sugar is right next to the whole milk. Grab the 2%. Problem solved, right? Problem solved. But they gotta argue about stuff. Look, tomatoes. Look, I'll be the first to admit, years ago, I used to buy the spaghetti sauce, ragu, or was, you know what I'm saying, the whatever is on the shit. We used to use jokes where I told a dude every time I say ragu, the little child in me in the back of my head laughed, because I remember telling the dude I used to work with, he was so fat his blood type was ragu. And, when they say your doctor drew his blood, and know what they found? Bacon. They found bacon in his blood, little chunks of it, baby. Tiny chunks of it, baby. He asked me, how can I lose 20 pounds of ugly fat? I said, cut off your freaking head. Oh. Frank's gonna kill me, right? Well, he don't watch my stuff anyway. But I used to buy the spaghetti sauce. I stopped. I mean, but that's young, but don't. I think I got it in here. But yeah, I do. Yeah. So, but past, yeah, we did do the the stream about people heart and toilet paper and chicken. I thought Sly was gonna die when I was giving him the RBR and the truth teller. I ain't gonna do the RBR because he might show up. This is RBR News, and I'm here at the local grocery store with these idiots. Think they're hoarding for the COVID. Sir, why do you have 5 packs of water there, and they can get the spring water either, you moron. That's just regular tap water. You gonna answer the question, sir? You might, RBR, if you don't get the hell out of my face, okay, I hope you called an ambulance before you walked up here. You gonna need it. Pain in the ass.
Yeah,
But,
just for that, I hope RBR hears the replay.
well, I'm already a hard nig ER to him, coon ass hard ER. So he done called me that 3 or 4 times. So I mean, what it's RBR. So, but I'm like, man, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
He told me that I think I'm better than everyone because I'm light skinned.
Well, you do. I mean,
and that's not why though.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's not why, but you do. I mean, what are we talking about here? But RBR ought to come with his own beat, but he need to come with one of them. Look, you freaking and this that and you RBR, and you wonder why your streams can't stay up. Stop with dude, stop it. Stop.
It's Bizarro World over there on his channel.
He barked at me in a past BMT stream. It's all good. Yeah, man, don't even pay him. Go in one ear, let it go out the other. Because if you
I think people go ahead.
No, if you let what he say stay in your head, it'll get to you.
Yes. You just have to remember that he's insane. He really is. He's clinically insane. And I think it's comic relief to some people. I'm just convinced that some people go up on his stream just for laughs, because they know they're gonna get you screamed at and cussed out, you're
gonna hear some crazy stuff. If you try, okay, so we got 320 million people in the United States, okay, and 310 million people voted for Barack Obama, and then just 100,000. No, RBR, that's not how it. No, that's not how it worked. Well, I mean, you wouldn't understand it being you're a coon ass NIGGER, so I understand, you're not understanding, but let a real brother talk. Bye, RBR. Bye. I ain't dealing with this. We is on X's panel. I had to get out of there. I had a headache. The spaghetti sauce. I did. I stuck it out as long as I could because I love Brother X. Love Brother X. I'm like, I can't. I can't. I feel my IQ dropping while I'm sitting here.
Yeah, because because he'll drag you down with his insanity and beat you to death with it.
Yeah, I tell people, man, go past the spaghetti sauce, keep going, and you're gonna see the cans of tomato sauce, just raw, plain. You look at the back. Ingredients: tomatoes.
Tomatoes. Pureed tomatoes. That's usually what I use is the pureed tomatoes, and I think 1 can of tomato sauce, 1 can of pureed tomatoes, and 1 of the smaller cans of diced, and that's how I make. That's like what I use to make my sauce, and depending upon the consistency, maybe a little bit of tomato paste. But no, I don't use ragu, Prego. That stuff is garbage.
Yeah, I stopped. I get the small can of tomato paste, so it's not so bad. And I take the big can of the tomato sauce, and I use to give it a little thick, thicken it up a little bit. Put in my own oregano, put on my own basil, put in my own my own garlic and whatnot. Boom. Tomato sauce with no sugar. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. But you're right.
Yes, if you add more basil to your sauce, you don't need the sugar to cut the acidity. Because you know how some people, when they make their own sauce, they use a little bit of sugar. But if you use more basil, you don't need the sugar. Just add more fresh basil, and it will cut the acidity.
I take a level spoon of
Mhm.
baking soda. You can't taste it, and I put it in there, and
Really?
but it calms
Mm.
down. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Because
I never
because
thought about doing that.
yeah, I that's what I've been doing because okay, you get heartburn at night. What do? You go to the cabinet, you get a teaspoon of baking soda, put it in a glass of water and stir it, right? And you drink it. And the heartburn goes away.
Mm-hmm.
That's so I figure and it has no taste, you know what I'm saying? So no true
Mm-hmm.
taste. So I mean, you put it in there, you can't and it literally bubbles up. It be
Yeah.
bubbling all up and you just keep let
Uh-huh.
it cook and it goes down later on it goes down. No heartburn at 2 o'clock in the morning, from that 8 o'clock spaghetti that you ate. Okay, so
Mm.
let's talk about
Mhm.
crime.
Okay.
Man, I got them.
Oh.
I got them all. Let me
So,
see.
yes, I do believe crime is a factor. I mean, you remember that video that I tagged you in on Twitter or
Mhm.
X as they call it now with those women. The one she was so huge she could barely push the cart and walk, and they were
Yes.
flinging all of that stuff. They were flinging
Yes.
all of those stolen groceries into the trunk. That was crazy.
You can't help them people though.
No.
You
Mm-mm.
you can't. Okay, if I were, I'm thinking I'm a regular guy. I done took some of my own advice. Low minimum wage is for minimum skill. I'm a bag
Mhm.
boy. Okay, my job is to is to spray down and wipe down the registers after because a lot of people don't pay attention. Stores shift registers a lot. The ones down
Mhm.
here do. They are
Mhm.
close this lane and open up that lane. And the first thing I see him do, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? And he's wiping everything down, spinning the belt, wiping
Mhm.
everything down. So I guess
Mhm.
that's the easy would just keep,
Yeah.
rotate them around so you can keep your sanitation standard up, right?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
you got that. All right. So I done took my own advice. I'm a minimum skill, so I got a minimum wage. I sweep the floor. People drop stuff, drop applesauce on the floor. I'm clean up on aisle 6. I'm like, man, what the fuck? What's wrong with these
Mhm.
Negroes? I go do all that stuff there. But does that mean because I'm low skilled and I live in a hood that I don't deserve safety? I should.
No.
I want to. I think I deserve safety just like the store manager, the folks that run the register, the ones that work in the pharmacy. Because see, I don't know about that, but you know how HEB is down here. We got the pharmacy in house. You got
Mhm.
you got everything in house. So
Mhm.
you got all that crime ridden spot, people stealing, shooting, busting out the windows of your car and everything. Who want to work here?
Mm-mm.
Who want to work here?
No,
Bad enough
especially
I
after
gotta
somebody's
live
already
here.
gotten hurt. Somebody's already gotten hurt. Nobody wants to be there anymore after that because people don't feel safe.
Yeah, and you can't go a day without hearing. I know what the fuck I put in my basket. Put that shit down, motherfucker. You know who I weave. I big. You got it. You got it. You got it going on. You getting jacked in the parking lot.
Mhm.
Dudes flipping slabs in the parking lot. Who don't nobody want this crap.
Mm-mm.
Don't nobody want this crap. So
Mhm.
you as an inhabitant of said hood, I mean, okay, we all live in Far Rockaway, Queens. Bad idea, right? we
Mhm.
we we all live in Far Rockaway, but we can't afford to get out of Rockaway, so we got to do something. We stuck here, right?
I
I
guess.
don't care. I don't care what nobody say. I'm ratting your ass out, and I'm letting you know I'm ratting you out. I'm ratting you out, cause man, My mom need to get her prescription drugs out of here. They closed this down. Where am I going to get her prescription? We buy groceries out of here. Food, hey, with the poo shiesty mask on, food, your grandmama buy groceries out of here. I mean, but if y'all sit back and do nothing and say nothing, they're not gonna stop. You can't rob the store if your ass in jail. Oh yeah, I know that. Oh yeah.
There's a lot to unpack with that.
So I mean, so what do you do? But you in a state that the laws has systematically declawed the public, defanged the public. You're not allowed to protect yourself. You're not allowed to have this knife. You're not allowed to have this firearm. And the same people that said that you can't have this and you can't have that, even though you got all this, you got all that.
What do you got? Hey. Waiting 236, hold traffic, shots fired.
You got all that going on, and you just trying to get a loaf of bread, some, you know what I'm saying, some milk and some eggs, and you got to deal with that, and the same ones are also the ones carry for the safety of the Negro in this neighborhood. We must defund the police. So you're gonna defund the police. You can't have a knife. You can't carry is to get a firearm license in New York is crazy as hell. So you got less cops, or cops that don't want to do nothing, because as soon as they do, you fight the cop back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind. I ain't do nothing. While you pulling the stuff up, fighting the cop. Cop bounce your ass off the register or off a wall. Then the police get sued over your ass. And you got Al Sharpton up here talking about the police need to be real thin. Okay, fuck it. I mean, excuse me, F it, flip it. You know what I'm saying? And then go to Mr. Grocery Store owner and say, dude, I don't know what else to do. And the clowns that do this stuff, hey, clowns, the people that work in that store live in that hood. That's how they feed themselves. That's how they pay their light bill. That's how they get their pass to ride the subway and whatever the hell from that job. When that grocery store, I tell people, pay attention next time you walk in a grocery store and count the heads that's wearing a Kroger shirt or or Safeway or wherever you're at. You're going to count. I bet you're going to count 20, 30 people. Easy.
Yeah.
And them just the ones you see.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 and now 2. And how many is in the back in the produce that's pulling the stuff out? How many is in the meat part that's cutting the meat and wrapping it up to bring it out there? How many is in the docks? How many cashiers you got? How many managers you got on hand? How many floor guys you got on hand? You got 30 some odd plus people easy, and that's just one shift. You got to most places. Well, it depends on what y'all saying about Baltimore closing early, so they might just have 2 shifts. But but in normal places, you got 2.5 shifts, right?
Yes, you do.
2.5 shifts.
Depending upon where the store is, their stock people. Because remember we talked about that. Some places their stock people work overnight. They come in.
HEB got their 11 stock crew. Yep.
And then they work overnight. So you have an overnight crew also.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, AM? And yeah, so you got that.
Mhm.
So you didn't put 30 shift 1, 30 people, shift 2, 30 people, you have shift 15.
Mhm.
30 and 30 is 60 plus 15 is 75. You just put 75 people out of work behind y'all bull crap that live in your hood. Ain't nobody riding 30 miles to go work at this grocery store. That's people that work that live there in that hood, in the same hood that the store's in. They riding the bus, they riding with Natasha. Yo ma, while she's sitting up there with her thing. Yo ma. Yo ma. They be spitting at Natasha. Yo ma, you look good driving this bus. I got a bus you can drive.
Natasha keeps that plexiglass door
she
closed
says she
and the
keep it
window
closed.
up, don't you? Yeah, I know I would never open it until it was time for me to get off it.
She probably got a box cutter in there or something. Man, I'll cut your ass up. He come through here, you gonna get cut. But
all day, there you go. Yeah, see, all day.
She said, yeah, all day. Yeah,
All
keep that
day.
thing
Yeah.
closed.
I would never ever open it until it's
No.
time to leave.
Hell, I'm a man. I'm a big man, and I ain't gonna do it either because I don't need to get fired for beating your ass. Because I'm gonna, man. If I'm telling you, if you ain't used to getting hit, you don't want to get hit 2 times from a big dude before you can return fire. You ain't gonna like it. So, but these people, they either riding the bus, riding the train, taking the, you know what I mean, or walking. You know, riding the bike, to go here and do their damn job. You done put them out of work with y'all bull crap, and then y'all get on TV in front of these CNN and NBC anchors crying that the grocery stores is messing with y'all. It's racism, and y'all creating another food desert and forcing us to eat from Aloha snack bars. But you go inside and the music, ding, 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 clink, clink. But they in there, what is it with Asians and Arabs serving Negroes fried chicken in New York and DC
Oh my God, that's
and
that's all over the
Baltimore?
place.
How come Negroes can't fry their own damn? Oh,
Okay. All right. I did answer that question
go
earlier.
ahead.
Not that
Go ahead.
particular question, but remember I told you, we dealing with a generation of women who don't take pride in having kitchen skills, house skills. They don't take pride in that. Not anymore. Well, most don't.
But Carrie, what's stopping them from gathering a couple of people up together and they make their own fried chicken joint in Baltimore? And then they ain't got to buy it from Kung Fu Kevin and Aloha Snack Bar.
What? What?
Where do I begin?
I mean, cause judo,
I
the
believe
judo
a lot
gym.
of them,
Mhm.
I believe a lot of them think certain ways of making money is beneath them. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with having a fried chicken joint. Nothing wrong with it. I believe that there are people who think that, certain ways of making money is beneath them, even though all work is honorable. And how many black folks would would patron, you know, remember the Chinese man and Aloha Snack Bar, their fried chicken is crispier, I guess.
No, like the white man's ice is colder. They chicken
Yeah,
is crispier.
their chicken is crispier. Mm-hmm.
And
And more flavorful.
that mambo sauce crap, that thing pissed me off so bad. I was so
Hey, Bun.
it
Nick did a
pained
video.
me.
He said
it
nobody told me. Oh,
nobody
watching
told.
that mambo sauce? Yes, it
Yeah,
was painful to watch. That was painful.
that was
Mhm.
painful.
Mhm.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I got a road cat. Oh, I done had it for a minute. I got it as soon as it came out. But that
Yes.
and then you're gonna
Mhm.
have a radio show, two Negroes, two Negroes, not one
Mhm.
but two,
Mhm.
and y'all letting Miss Chung Lee interview y'all, but she come there and she come there to interview y'all, and she put on Timberlands and the hat and the shirt and the pants. I would. How
Mhm.
come them Negroes sit and go, "What the hell are you doing, Ling Ling?"
No, because she knows that they're impressed by that. That's, like wiggers. You know what I'm saying? You know how wiggers are just over the top with the way they speak, how ignorant it is, and it really is insulting, you know.
Now
But
she didn't
so
change her tune. She talked the
I know.
same. I do give her that.
I'm using the comparison.
Yeah. Then
Like
we
how
yeah.
Kamala Harris knew that she could, get some extra votes when she sat there and bit into a pork chop sandwich.
Okay. I'm trying to.
I'm just saying,
I
you
know.
know.
I believe you. I believe you.
I
I'm
think I
just.
got a picture of Bernie Sanders when he was running for office. I think I still have the picture of him with his arm around some black man wearing an apron, and in his other hand, he's holding up a fried chicken leg.
They're my dude. They're my dude. Brother X. Oh, X, you wasn't here. I was talking about when you had me hog tied on your panel, and I had to deal with RBR's crazy ass. Matter of fact, I even got my RBR. Hold on a second. I stole it from SKC. He messes you up. That mamba sauce crap. I mean, it's funny. He was yelling at us at the top of his lungs, yelling white
Mhm.
women. We wasn't even talking about white women. What are
Jeez.
you talking about? But
You're gonna keep bringing
anyway,
up RBR, and he's gonna show up.
yeah, now I'm a block it. Hey, if RBR show, y'all got wrenches for a
Jeez.
reason. Block it, send his ass to the block party. We having a block party. No RBR. Okay. Because he reneged
Greetings,
on
Big
giving.
Brother X.
Yeah, that's my
X.
brother.
Greetings, Big Brother X.
And
Appreciate you being here with us.
these guys sit here talking about, well, they make it because she even asked them, Mamba sauce, this sauce was created by black people, right? And them two shoe shuffling, corn silk sucking, hat in hand wearing Negroes
Mhm.
gonna say, yeah. And they make it and sell it back to us. They know what we like. They said that on
Mhm.
camera.
Yes, I remember. Mhm.
Okay, I just
Yes.
like they no.
Yes.
Okay, man, just
Shoe
end it all.
shuffling, water carrying, handkerchief heads. Yes, that part.
Corn silk sucking Negroes.
Mm-hmm.
Look, and then go in here so you get the wings and you get,
Mm-hmm.
and I know some of the sauce is kind of pink. You get the dark red one. They say that one ain't good. The one is this, that, and other. And you get your 3 wings. You can get fries or you can get the rice, and it's
Mhm.
in the hood.
Yeah.
They even made some rappers there made a rap song about the Chinese wing takeout and mamba sauce. So both of y'all are black DJs on a radio station, but you know they don't own it. You know them, huh? Hey, how do you like the new setup I got for you in the sound room? Do you like that there? Huh? You know that's who,
Are there
you know
any
that's who
black
own
owned?
it.
Oh
Huh?
yeah, because I was just about to say, is there any black owned radio stations left in this country?
I mean, but you figure DC, Baltimore, you would figure, I mean, damn, how did y'all lose that? Wait a minute, don't answer that. Don't answer that. No, don't answer that. I'm good. But just like they lost the clubs, but you know,
well, damn, if you can't go to Better No Taste, where the hell could you go?
they even sell out their own clubs. But this food, how is it? You got all right, you got Kwame, the mayor of Baltimore, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he got pulled. You the mayor, right?
Yeah, didn't they
You
call
got
him the hip hop mayor at one point?
That's it. He need to come out there with the black and white polka dot, and and sing the only you can make you feel that he got it. He already got the haircut.
Yeah, he's cute too.
He just needs some backup dancers. Oh, gee, where is he gonna find half dressed women in Baltimore? Right? Quite sure he ought to be able to. The baby daddy, yeah, he a joke. Yeah, he is. But here's the thing. Hey, what's up, Truism? Let the niggas starve. Man, so you got a black mayor in New York now, right? He's worthless, but all
Eric
of them
Adams,
are worthless. Yeah. You got Eric Adams, Mr. Swift. You got Eric Adams. You got Kwame, Brandon Scott. I don't know who the mayor is of Philly. I have no idea. I don't. And so you got these places. How hard would it be for y'all? You got a whole bunch of empty structures there in the hood. But you know why? And I say something, the swagger mayor. Okay, I'm sorry.
Swagger mayor.
The reason, look, can we be honest? Can we be honest for a second?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, please.
We already know, even black people with entrepreneurial spirit that know that what they trying to sell don't have anything to do with clothes, music, or alcohol. The Negro ain't gonna support it.
Oh, no. If they even support it then. If they support it.
The world ain't what it seems, is it, Gunny?
The world ain't what it seems, is it?
Not
So
at all.
they already know. They already know. They gonna get bailed on. They gonna rob you. They want the hookup. They're gonna be hanging out in front of your place like it's the bodega, and you try to run their asses off. You're gonna have problems.
Yep.
You're gonna have problems. So now what? Okay, so y'all robbing. I don't know what's the grocery store, what they got in DC. I don't know, because that's what they is talking about, worrying about that last Walmart and that last grocery store leaving. I don't know what they got in DC so far as I don't know if it's a Kroger's or Safeway. I have no idea. I
know they have Safeway. I think they have Giant in DC also. I used to like Giant. Giant has a nice salad bar.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what else they have. Oh, I know they've got. I think they're pretty sure they got a Whole Foods there too.
What you call it?
DC ain't all hood. Whole paycheck food. Yes, whole paycheck food.
I've been in Whole Foods once in my life, and that was the first, and that was the last. I'm good.
It's overrated. It's an overrated experience. I mean, because if you go into any decent grocery store, they're going to have an organic section. Because so much comes organic now. Yeah, Whole Foods, Safeway, Shoppers. Oh, Shoppers. Okay, Shoppers and Giant. Whole paycheck food. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So okay, so they get this out.
Oh yes, Wegmans. Oh gosh, I love.
Ooh, I
Yeah,
ain't heard
used to
that
love
name
Wegmans.
Wegmans in a long time.
Yes, yeah, I used to love Wegmans. Wegmans is nice.
Gee, because I'm spoiled down here in Texas. 'Cause I'm in HEB country, so I'm just
Yeah,
spoiled.
HEB is
I'm
fantastic.
just
Yeah, HEB.
spoiled.
Wegmans is like it's a comparison to HEB.
Ah, that's good.
Yes, yes, very very nice. Mhm.
Because I know most people when they come to Texas and they like, I ain't never heard of HEB. Next time I see them, they like, man, this grocery. I said, I'm trying to tell you, HEB
Yeah,
is
yeah,
the bomb.
HEB. Yes, yes, I miss HEB. Yeah, so
HEB is the
HEB. Yeah,
bomb.
yeah, Wegmans is like HEB.
Yeah,
I'd say they're about neck and neck with
I
quality.
done the Aldi's one when they closed that Aldi's in Chicago with like
Mhm.
little to no warning, and everybody was out there freaking out. And I done the video where I showed the map where they had another grocery store 7 blocks up, 7 blocks, 7 blocks,
And it was crowded.
blocks. Y'all done a news story on every Chicago over the 7 blocks.
Mhm.
Come on, man.
7 blocks.
Oh, and you know I was all kind of coons for making that video, right? Using the
Well,
Google map.
well, you are the coon. Remember
Wow.
that.
Oh
You are
yeah,
you are the
tap
coon.
yeah,
The.
tap dancing coon. Got it.
Yes,
Oh,
THEE.
oh, okay.
The coon.
Okay, I'll be
Mhm.
that. I'll be that. But they need to go on somewhere though. But
Mhm.
now, okay, so you have this stuff here. They leaving, y'all blaming the store. Why don't y'all have more security? Security costs money. That's what
Again.
Kwame, that's what only you, that's Mr. Rapping Mayor, that's what he said. I got the
Yeah.
video. I got the video. So,
Okay.
oh,
So again, a store that is already losing money hand over fist is supposed to hire security and lose even more money because every business's greatest expenditure is payroll. So, they're losing money because of the theft. And then of course, you got to pay the people who are still there. Uh, it just makes no sense.
but he was part of that defund the police crowd too. But you're gonna stand here in front of this last Walmart there and gonna make a racism cry if they close it.
Remember what I said a long time ago that these criers need racism. They need it, they love it.
Yes,
They
that
love
crutch.
the
They ain't giving up that
idea.
crutch.
They love the idea that the boogeyman is lurking right behind the corner. It gives them life. They have to have it. Otherwise, what would they have if they didn't have racism to cry about? It's like somebody who's a sympathy junkie, which in a way they are sympathy junkies also. You know, no matter what kind of alternatives you give them to a problem, it's, oh yeah, but that ain't gonna work. See, you're not, no, you just don't understand. That's what that is.
Okay, here we go.
Marks,
Let me.
yes, they lock up toothpaste, they lock up laundry detergent. In the bottles, they put like chains through the bottles, the handles of the bottles. They lock those up because those people were stealing the big bottles of laundry detergent and selling them on the street. So they lock up the laundry detergent, they lock up toiletries, hair products, makeup. I mean, what more are they can't lock the entire store down.
Carrie, then I got a question.
Okay.
What's the solution? You know, you gotta ask. You know, the nigger gonna ask you to say that if you don't give a solution, that the only thing you doing is talking to hear yourself talk. You need to give the nigger a solution that he can work with and understand.
Okay, Sheriff. I need the Negro to admit there's a problem first before I can give them a solution. That's what I need them to do. I need them to admit that they're the problem first, and then I can give them the solution. Because they just ask for solutions because they just want you to shut up. So admit there's a problem, and I'll give you all the solutions. One solution that I will say this. I would like for them to go back to like all these high rises and stuff that they built that they weren't ever able to fill. I'd like for them to turn those into the projects and just shove them back into the projects again.
I mean, I can give them a solution, but they ain't gonna like it because
Exactly.
half of them gonna go away.
Mark Smith, the problem is closer than they think. Man in the mirror. There you go. Absolutely. To be woke, the real definition of being woke is self-awareness. How many
No,
of them
they ain't having none of that.
Right, exactly.
No, I'm pulling a Umar on the look. I ain't gonna be able to prophesize with those on the corner. Some of them are gonna have to go to sleep for good. That's one of the few things Umar actually said that I agree with.
He was right about that.
He was right. You ain't gonna be able to deal with them on the corner. Some of them and y'all ain't ready to hear that. Cause some of them your brothers and cousins and uncles. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to psychologize with those on the street. Some of them are gonna have to go to sleep. But good. Yeah. Look, it's 80 degrees and two dudes pull up in a stolen Kia wearing Pooh Shiesty mask. What are you gonna what are you gonna do? What the hell? Oh, Bond said we need a Yes.
I agree.
Yes. But I'm prepared. Yes, some in my family too. Oh, I'm not exempt.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not exempt at all. Now they ain't a whole bunch of them in my family, but they do exist.
Yeah, there's a few in mine too.
I think this is a self-inflicted wound.
Yes, it is. Most of them are self-inflicted.
Now, the other part that people don't like to hear is the political spin. Oh, here he go again. Yep. Who runs those? All right. Who run these places that's in the threat of such? Who run them? Who runs Chicago where they close down the food desert stuff? Who runs St. Louis where they does the food desert thing? Who runs St. Louis? Who runs Detroit, my hometown?
Right.
Then who runs DC? Who runs Philly? Trenton and again, not Trenton, at Trenton. That girl goes, where you from? Trenton. I said, what?
Trenton.
I said, where's that? She said, New Jersey. I said, oh, you mean Trenton? That's what I said, Trenton. Is she fucking with me?
No, she's for real.
That's just the way they talk. Because she's at Trenton. I said, you mean Trenton? No, Trent. I said, where's that? She said, New Jersey. I said, oh, you mean Trenton? That's what I said.
Yeah, that's what I said, Trenton.
That ain't what you said. That's not what you... What? Come on, lady.
That's
Trenton.
what she said, though. She said Trenton.
I thought there was a second T in Trenton. I did. T-R-E.
This is why you get called the Coon. Okay.
T-O-N. Oh, that's why I get called the Coon. Cause so there
Mhm.
ain't a okay, so I'm imagining that second T.
Yeah.
Cause I thought it was Trenton. Silly me, right? What the hell was
Mhm.
I thinking? That was so funny. She caught me off guard too. I was,
Trenton. Mhm.
what? Tammany
Mhm.
Hall machine never died. Hell no, it didn't die. Look, William Marcy Tweed. And then here the dudes that live in the Marcys. I wonder how many of them know that it's named after Marcy Tweed. Tammany Hall, Boss Tweed, the 5 Points.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, where
No,
you
they
live?
don't.
I live in the Marcy, son. I live in the Marcy, son. Oh, okay. William Tweed. What? Yeah, Marcy Tweed. No, Marcy Project. Okay, never mind. Just don't argue with him, right? Just
Yeah, it's
oh,
not worth it because I'm telling you, they will beat you to death with their stupidity.
New York and New Jersey ninjas don't believe in teas. Okay, well that may explain it because she said Trenton.
Trenton.
I'm like, but
Mhm.
the first thing when my brain is like, is she fucking with me? Because I always think people just jacking with me. Is she fucking with me? No, she's serious. Man, look, I ain't. So basically, there is no cure. Matter of fact, let me get my ats going here. Shoot, since if we gonna go battle mode, because hey, we done made land now. Now it's time to go
Mhm.
battle mode. And I got the stationary one, so I don't get flagged for my animated at. It's a damn shame.
I think there's a cure coming. I don't know what it is. Exactly what it is. I haven't figured it out yet, but I think there is a cure coming. Look at how they're bringing these migrants in by the trainload now.
I'm sorry. What was that you said? I'm sorry. What? Huh? What was that?
Okay, I was gonna say that there is a cure. I haven't figured out exactly what it is, but there is a cure coming, you know, and I believe it involves these migrants that are now being train loaded in. They're coming in by the train load now. Um,
They needed the right person in office to pull it off. And they got
yes,
it because
they
they
did.
know they had never got it. They had
Yes, that
never
it's a
got it with
cure.
Trump.
Yes, the cure, Bun,
Yeah.
because black relations are done. I mean, I think at this point, you need to just find your tribe, no matter who it is, and no matter what they look like. You know, find your tribe and what works for you, and stop worrying about this person needs to be my color. That's just my opinion. I wouldn't worry about that anymore. I just wouldn't. Hmm.
I got a good, well, speaking of which, let's go through this right fast and
Mhm.
we'll get back
You know
to
what? Hatch Dragon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
go ahead.
Real quick. Hatch Dragon. When I worked at the migrant camps 2 years ago, when they first started coming in by, it was like the hundreds a day 2 years ago. It was two, three, 400 a day. They were coming in. They didn't have to get the jab.
Right. Yeah, they don't have to get jab and they don't
They
have to
don't
wear a
have to get
mask.
the jab. Mm-hmm.
And they don't have to wear a mask either.
Right.
You see this thing here that you looking at? This is from today.
Uh-huh.
This is
Yes,
today.
Yuma. Yeah, yeah. What's funny too? I got a call about going back down to Yuma. And I said no. Like, no, no way. No, thank you.
Yeah, and Texas and the people don't know what y'all doing. Dude, we're ground zero. We butted up to Mexico. You know,
Mhm.
so what are y'all talking about? A Texas land developer has established a sprawling settlement north of Houston where thousands of illegal immigrants are believed to have settled, raising concerns among experts and elected officials that the development 400 miles in the interior of the United States could become a strategic asset for the cartels. Houses on the ground fly the flags of foreign countries, and many homes display their addresses on spray painted pieces of plywood. Many structures, some of which are not hooked up to running water, were under construction, while others were unfinished but didn't appear to be actively getting worked on. At least one plot of land didn't have any structures at all, just a tent in the corner nestled between the shrubs. Stray dogs without collars could be, I don't know what it is with Mexicans and stray dogs. I just don't. But despite what appears to be poor living conditions through much of the development, Colony Ridge is exploding. The view from the sky revealed the sprawling labyrinth of roundabouts and endless rows of sidewalkless streets with empty plots waiting to be developed. The edges of the property are dotted with construction vehicles, each one tasked with cutting and clearing the surrounding forest to make way for yet more growth. Colony Ridge, owned by and operated by development, y'all get this name,
Mhm.
William Trey Harris. William Trey Harris is rapidly expanding, at least in part due to a financing arrangement that makes it possible for illegal aliens to buy land deep in the heart of Texas. You can buy land. You're not even a citizen, and William Trey Harris will sell it to you. Okay. While traditional financing methods require credit ratings and proof of income, Todd Bensman, a national security fellow at the Center for Immigration Studies, leftist think tank, told the Daily Wire that buyers at Colony Ridge are able to circumvent the usual requirements, even dodging the need to provide a social security number. The plot of land come with nothing on them and at an affordable price. The current offer is 2 adjacent plots of land for 65 grand, with the buyers responsible for constructing a place to live. Where illegal getting 65 grand? From the cartels, stupid. Likely due to the massive influx of migrants into Texas since Side Road Joe took office, Benson told the Daily Wire that Colony Ridge is in the midst of maybe its greatest boom ever. How about that? I don't know how many live there now, but it's going to be big enough for 200,000 people. They're actually building a city, and this is just north of Houston. Oh, and guess who? Carrie, ask me who, ask me whose district it is. Ask me.
Whose district is it?
Sheila Jackson Lee.
Of course.
I'll be damned. How you loving that?
I'm
How
not
you
surprised.
loving that?
I'm not surprised. Remember, like I what I saw at those
Negroes
camps,
selling Negroes out.
yeah, of course,
Of course.
right. Nothing new. Nothing new.
Let's see if we can see what William Trey Harris. Let's see if we can get a. Let's see if we can get. Oh no, not this. That no. I'm quite sure it's going to be somebody younger than that. Okay. Oh, Colony Ridge Development. Oh, he sues critics. What? Trey Harris has filed another lawsuit. What?
Trey Harris said, "Keep my name out your mouth."
Oh, that's what he doing? Trey Harris, he getting down like that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be you gotta be kidding me. You kidding me, right? Colony Ridge.
Critics.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a legal immigrant town springs up in Texas, fastest growing development in the U.S.
Mm.
And this where we at. This where we at. This is where we at. And see, because then you got a lot of us that know better, but when you have Americans helping them, you know what I mean? When you have them helping them, what are you gonna do? Oh, I wonder
So
if this
just
is him.
north of Houston, that's near the Woodlands then. Wouldn't that be
Yeah.
near the Woodlands? Because that's a swanky area.
I wonder if that's him. Is that him? Developer causes confusion. Da, da, da. Developer Trey Harris, right in the black hat. That's him. That's Trey Harris right there, y'all.
Mhm.
Now ain't this some shit? What?
Yeah, that's where we are. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. People don't realize how bad it is. I think some are just now starting to see it, but those of us that have been keeping an eye on this thing for some years, it's bad.
I don't know. Oh yeah, they fired a teacher from reading Anne Frank reading it in class, but the kids can get the book out of the library. Help me. It's in the library in the school. He took the book from the school library and read it in class, and they fired him. Help me. Make it make sense.
That actually was required reading when I was, I think, in junior high, because I was a kid when I read that book.
Bun, I have the true purpose of bringing all these migrant folks here. It's my opinion, it's a new Democrat Party.
Yeah.
It's an unbreakable. It's an unbreakable party.
Base.
Yeah.
Because they're throwing everything at these people. They
the
give 'em
Negro is
cash.
already in the bag. They ain't got to do
They
nothing
give-
for the Negro.
Yeah, exactly. And forget about the ones who are jumping ship, who have woke up and jumped ship, but they get cash, they get public assistance, they get clothes, and not like, used stuff. They get nice things, brand new toiletries, smartphones, and set up. If they have relatives somewhere near the country, they'll put them on a plane. If they don't have anybody, they'll give them, at that time that I was there, they were giving them $2,000 and then just putting them on the street.
Yeah, cut them loose.
$2,000, clothes, brand new clothes, shoes, and a cell phone, a smartphone. And just letting them they were turning them loose. If there was no family.
The leftover Obama phones. Yeah, the leftover Obama. Well, actually, before they were Obama phones, they were Clinton phones, because Obama took over the phone program from Bill Clinton. But the media they left Bill Clinton out of it because they got to protect their boy.
I thought that was Bush. Who did the? I thought that was Bush. Clinton had the phones first.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure did.
Okay.
And it just went down the line.
Okay.
So, but I mean the tech. But look, permanent underclass, hard-headed Negro voter base. Look, the Negro is gonna die a Democrat. And then people, I don't care about people that call me, oh, you said no. I didn't sell you out. I sold you. It's the difference. I didn't
Mhm.
sell you out. I sold you. I'll sell something that's on my land that I have no use for. Why am I keeping it? Get rid of it. Sell it.
Mhm.
I said, but and then well, you said ideology trumps race. It does. It does. Oh, it does. And I tell people I can prove it. You a Democrat, right? Yeah. Go home tonight and tell your call your family and tell them you switched to a Republican. And watch the sparks fly, right?
Oh yeah.
They're gonna become what? You're gonna be all kind of bootlicks, this, that, and other, skippity da.
Yep.
They ain't gonna say, well, you still my cousin, or you my brother, or my uncle. I love you anyway. I mean, you know, you can do what you want to do. I don't like it, but you know, I love you anyway. Not gonna happen.
Mm-mm.
Not gonna happen. They're gonna run you out on a rail. But I'm
Yeah.
black like you. No, you're not. Not if you vote. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But
I've seen Negroes and heard Negroes say that Trump reinvented the KKK.
right. Even though the KKK was invented by the Democrat Party.
Yes, exactly.
So I'm gonna end with this food desert thing. I think it's all part of an original plan. I think that I mean I'm really starting to think a lot of stuff we seeing with the wheels were put in motion 30 years ago, 40 years ago. I remember immigration being a problem when I was stationed at Fort Hood in 1984. It was a problem then. 1984. I'm a teenager. I'm a teenager, but I still got eyes. You know, I can see what's going on around me. So there's a master there's a plan, there's a big blueprint somewhere, and what it has to do, because remember the blacks were the number one minority voting bloc. Well, not anymore.
Right.
They're gonna get I say Mexicans. I know they ain't all Mexicans, but they're gonna get the Mexicans just like they got the Negro. I'm gonna give them something without really giving them much of nothing. I'll have these niggers voting Democrat for the next 200 years. So, Side Road Joe is the modern day LBJ, even though he can't ride a bicycle or climb a flight of freaking stairs. But you know, be that as it may, but he's doing the same thing. They don't have to get Black America in the bag. Black America is already in the bag and will fight you. The buffer Negro will fight you to stay in that bag.
Yep.
Roly Poly Martin. What's that chick, that MSNB commentator, the black chick with the real short hair, big old girl. She be on that bullshit. Roland Martin on that shit.
That's Simone
all
Sanders?
of them, huh?
Simone Sanders?
Simone's, there you go, Simone, yeah. They're on that shit. Don Sour Ass Lemon, even though, well, he ain't that seat, yeah, but he's still active. He's still active. Joyless Reed. That's what I call her.
Okay.
Joyless Reed. You got all these Whoopi Goldberg. They got they buffer Negroes out here to shame you for even questioning they beloved Democrat Party. KRS2, yeah.
Tarana Burke, okay.
Yeah, Tarana Burke, yeah. Joanna Burke, Tarana Burke, and then the three scissor sisters that won't even scissor with black women. They scissoring with whites and Hispanics.
Oh,
your BLM, your BLM president. So I mean, so look, so y'all, I ain't saying y'all as in y'all, but y'all done. You're done. Nigga, you done too. No, I'm not. Because I don't live where they live. I don't live with it. I struck out a long time ago. I'm out here where, guess what? Even on the other side, ideology trumps race out here too.
Yeah, it does. It does where I live also. Thank goodness.
Ideology trumps race out here too.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't like coming out here because there's no social services out here. There's no panhandling out here where I'm at. It's not big
Mhm.
enough. It's just big enough. Is not big enough for you to be a non-worker and survive here. You ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it. Look, the chicken plant is hiring. The shuck plant down there, the veggie plant is hiring all the time, and the chicken plant is always hiring. Always hiring. I like that my video where I had that where I showed the chicken plant when I was in that $104,000 Ford Mustang at the dealership. The lady walked, no, ma'am, no, you can't help me. I'm just looking. I can't afford this shit. What you look at? Don't even look at me. I'm just taking pictures of it for my YouTube channel. Shoot. And she turned around and carried her ass back inside. But I'm fine. I don't have to be, and I know there are certain YouTubers that preach the benefits of Black people staying in the highly populated urban areas for government assistance and free this and free that and low cost this and low cost that. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. You do you. But always remember this, and I'm going to shut up and let Carrie make her closing statements and argument. We're going to get out of here because I want to get out of here 2 hours, and we're at 1 hour and 55 minutes. Anybody that has the means to give you everything you need has the same power to take everything you got. Go ahead, Miss Carrie. The last 5 minutes is yours.
I like it. I like what you just said. I like it. That's good. You summed it up nicely.
Yeah. I say anything you want to say, drop it. Cook. How to shop. Cook. Get stuff. Put it in the freezer. Leave it. Let them have it.
Well, okay. All right. Stop buying processed, semi homemade food, in a box. I don't particularly care for canned, vegetables, but some people do. I like frozen, but
Me too.
stay away from that stuff that you only got to add a cup of water to, and or throw in the microwave. You save money that way. It's cheaper to cook from scratch. And there's tons of people on YouTube, Black and white, um, where they cook from scratch, and you can learn from people. You can even on IG. Um, yes, I agree. I do can bun. Canning is not that difficult either. There's I can't remember her name, but anyway, there's an older Black woman that she cans, and she's got all kinds of really good recipes. She's somewhere in North Carolina. Canning is good. Um, if you don't have any skills, it's time to start learning because you're going to need them. I mean, it's a shame that a lot of people were robbed because these were things that were, mothers and grandmothers taught, their daughters and granddaughters and nieces, like how men would teach, their boys, man lessons. But you still can learn. There's no excuse. The internet is free. Take advantage of it.
Now I'm saying if you wait until you own your last potato to cut it up and try to grow it, you will starve to death. You
Yeah.
should have cut that potato up last year.
Yeah,
when
because
you
you
had
just can't.
a bunch
It's
of them.
true. And because you can't just throw things in the ground or even in a raised bed any time of the year. There's things that you plant, in season for a reason. So it's just time. It's time to learn.
Was it perennial versus annuals, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
It,
And then
it
learn what to
Mhm.
plant with what, because It's called companion planting. Sorry. Uh, what plants with what? There's some flowers that you can plant with vegetables because they encourage what few bees we have left to pollinate, and you get a better harvest. Need to get in that kitchen. These new women need to get in that kitchen. Bun, you can't wait for a woman to cook for you, or you'll starve also. That's another reason why I say, yes, we need each other, but we don't need each other. Men are more domesticated now than they were in the past, and women are making more money than ever before. So what can I say? You're gonna get with somebody. Nobody has to have anybody. People get together now. It's just not for survival reasons anymore. You know, the
It
lost
used to be.
days of Clive. Yeah, it did. It used to be. So it's just not. We living in a different time. Find your tribe, no matter who they are, and work on that, and work on yourself.
That's all I got. You said it.
That's
You
all I
you
got
knocked
to.
it off right there. That's all I
Mhm.
that that's all I got. Well, wait a minute. I lied. Wait a minute.
Oh, wait a
God
minute. I
dang.
Go
got an idea. I'm gonna sit
ahead.
like I got Nick here. I'm gonna run this by the audience, okay? I have an idea and I'm trying to get Nick on board, but he be hating. And if okay, y'all. So I have an idea for a stream that I think would be fantastic. Uh how about we do a show called Ask Cherub? And we have people email their questions. It will be completely anonymous, no matter what it is. And
No,
we
I
let
want to know who it is, because if it's something
we
crazy, I'm
no
putting them on Front
no we
Street.
okay. So it would be no, we're not going to put them on Front Street. That's why
What's
I
up,
would get
Red?
emails because I would keep it confidential. You're not going to know. You're just going to know. I'm going to read the questions to you, and Cherub is going to answer. So I want to start a show, a stream called Ask Sheriff, where we do it like, once a week, once every couple of weeks, you know, a question and answer stream. Ask Cherub.
But Carrie, what am I gonna do about my contract with Sly?
I know a few knee breakers and finger benders. We'll
Oh, we
take care of
well, we
Sly.
know a guy from the Bronx, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, Roscoe said, I like the sound of that. Yes, Bun, any question, political, personal, relationship, uh, family problems, anything, social. Um, is anybody familiar with what the blog Six Brown Chicks?
Yeah,
Look
because
for it
when
on
I got it
Twitter,
from
look
a
for it on
humbug
IG.
and showed it
And
to
that,
you on a
yes,
humbug.
yeah, I ran with it. That's
Yes,
my
you
that's
did.
my
You
I
snatched the ball and ran with it.
I look for that every Wednesday. I look for their post. Yes, so any question at all, social, political, uh, personal, family problems, anything at all.
It's only a matter of time before that would take a mental toll on the sheriff. I can see him now. Sheriff, come on, it's time to do the show.
Nick, I don't feel like it today. I'm not feeling too good.
But sheriff, we got people waiting.
Let them wait. I don't care.
He- you know, salt or sugar on grits, salt, pepper,
So
butter, and
yeah,
a little bit of honey.
yeah. Sugar does not belong in grits. On grits, no, it does not. Um, Fix cream of wheat if you want sugar in some hot cereal. Don't destroy grits. Need to
But
get cherub. Yes. Okay. See,
You
listen,
already
okay, so
know Sly gonna be like, now wait a minute, a deal's a deal, and I got a contract signed right here by the sheriff, and y'all ain't gonna break this contract.
look,
Then we got to deal with
like I
Sly.
said, I know some knee breakers, some kneecap busters, some finger breakers, you know. Yeah, I know some people. So don't worry about that. I got you. If Sly start kicking up some dust,
Like I said, and
I
they coming and we leaving. That's what I said as soon as we started. Why everybody
home
when we
remedy
close.
stream. Okay, I like the idea of that, Bun. Home remedies. Yeah, I like the idea of that.
Sheriff don't know nothing about no home remedies.
I do.
Sheriff is a life taker and a heartbreaker. He's something else.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
got to keep him
Yeah.
away from Truth the weekend. With Truth having for the weekend, he come back and he be having a nervous tick. Truth,
Yeah,
what
he
the
said
hell you do to my sheriff? Nothing. Come pick his ass up. But why's he got a tick? I said, come pick his ass up. What did you do to my damn sheriff?
No, so you know, to keep Sheriff from getting burnt out instead of every week, how about we do it once a month? That way Sheriff has time to decompress and regroup and refuel. Saying
I can see it now.
it would be a hit.
Oh boy. Now look, Boone Quee ain't gonna like the answers that the sheriff gonna give. You know that, right? Dontarian and Boone Quee.
They don't like any answers anyway. So we may as well do what we want to do because they're gonna be they already mad.
Yeah, Boone Quee stay mad. I ain't never
Right.
seen
They
Boone
win.
Quee. The only time she ain't mad is when she eating. That's the only time. That's the only time when Boone Quee ain't upset is when she's shoving fried bird in her face.
Mm-hmm.
But see, that's what I'm saying, Club. You know, Sly got that contract. Like I said, we gonna have to make Sly disappear for a while.
Well, you know, I know a few high people in low places. We can take care of that.
Yeah, and one of them from the Bronx, right? And he knows how to purify and filter water. Yeah, I think I know one too, the Rain Man. But okay, well, folks, thine wings are flowered foul. Thank you. Yes. And I'll be watching at nighttime when it's my turn to close out dispatching and I'm waiting on. I turn on Machismo TV and on YouTube and I listen to it and watch it. It almost has that liquid television vibe from MTV back in the day. The only thing he got that's them. That's Saul and them and Machismo TV. And the only thing they got to do is come up with one for Eon Flux, and they're gonna have a home. It's only a matter of time. It's gonna take off. I watch it late at night. I do. I watch it late at night. I put it on, and cause you know I'm sweeping the floor, taking out the trash and whatnot, and I just have it going until it's time for me to get the ass in the. Cause Carrie, you know that. Hell, I don't leave sometime to head home to what, 2 o'clock sometimes?
Oh yeah.
2, 3 in the morning. Yeah, but I have it on. But anyway, I appreciate y'all from coming out. This one's clean, so it's staying up. Because I didn't have Truth Teller over here cussing us out. So there's no foul language over here. So on this one anyway. So I'll leave it up. So anybody, if they want to catch it from the beginning, they can go ahead and do it. Now, hopefully in a couple of days here, I'll get the video because I still got the video from the girl doing the talk with the thing. And I'll do a test run without going live. and to see, where we can hear the audio, folks, and then we'll come back and do it again, and we'll just dissect
Mhm.
the news clip on this very same topic. Sounds good?
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Okay.
And thank you all. Thank you. I'm thanking you also. Appreciate everybody coming out and for your support. It means a lot.
He's gone, but I still miss him.
Hmm.
I can still hit the tick, tick, tick.
Yep.
And he would be having a field day with what's going on out here right now.
Oh my God.
Man.
Yeah, he would. Yes.
It's a target rich environment.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, y'all. Well, I'll give y'all the heads up of when once I get that video hammered out, and we can go down the line and just pick it apart. So y'all be good and be safe. Bye. Dee, dee, dee.